Hey guys, welcome back again to Fox is Abroad. So if you can get past all the tweeting birds outside, here's the 408 stroker project all finished up, and we're gonna fire it up here in a minute. And I'm gonna give you a lowdown and you get to hear what it sounds like. Well, here we are. If you haven't followed along in some of the previous videos, this is a 408 short block, originally started as, that I got from a customer of mine that had been blown up in the past. The engine went out for machine work, as so did the crank and rotating assembly to be balanced. And then he got replacement pistons because one of the pistons was hurt, and I got a box of parts. So I'll show you a link up here in the corner where we first picked up this engine, and you can follow along or go back and review that if you want to. But at that point, I took stock in what was there, started assembling things, gave the owner a recommendation for parts. You got some AFR 185 enforcer heads, trick flow stage 2 camshaft. You got some Edelbrock valve covers. We got a Performer Edelbrock RPM intake, quick fuel Slayer 750. I like these ones because they have the down leg boosters. I don't like the straight leg boosters. Straight leg boosters are for street use, low performance, but if you want to pull hard up top, you need at least down leg boosters because they got the flow and atomization up there. So roller cam conversion, we put some Morel Hydraulic roller lifters. We got we got comp cams, the cast aluminum roller rockers. They're plenty good. We got a blueprint ready to run electronic distributor. He sprung for some CFT front pulleys and chrome alternator with the billet fan and power steering just sitting there on standby. Even got the air conditioner bracket. Spent a lot of money on the front dress stuff, but one is missing. Well, what are you gonna do? Especially when you're over in England, you got to try to find all that kind of stuff. So it's there, it's waiting, and it's got some other little bits and pieces, but nothing really of consequence. And well, let's get it fired up here. So it's stone cold. It's a little warmer day here, so in the 80s, or just like 79, 80 degrees. So cold. I fired this up twice before, and I don't know how it's gonna. I'll give it 2 pumps. Let's see what it does. See if I can annoy the neighbors and the wife. A little rich on startup. I gotta adjust the choke. Started too lean, and I richened it up, and now it's a little too rich, so. Already idling at 1,000. Had to put some Teflon tape on that set screw and sweeping some fuel. And I gotta get like a braided line for the oil pressure going to the gauge, because these nylon ones just leak, especially when you reuse them over and over again. Already idling at 800. Buzzers blowing in everywhere. It's interesting because compared to the other 302s that I've had in here, the same exact exhaust setup, this does have a much deeper exhaust note. like the other N302 where it just had a skinny little flex plate, so not as snappy, but it still runs good. When I first got it fired up, stock jetting was a little bit lean. I mean, it's probably good for a 350 or something like that. But as soon as you started giving it some throttle, it was kind of hesitating a bit, and the AFRs were going into like the 16s, so it was a little lean. So I went from 72 jets in the primary to some 75s, and it really helped it out a lot. And depending on whatever it is, when it gets into the car, you know, the owner will have to tune it a little bit more from there. All right. Let me give it some wraps before I turn the fan on. You can hear it a little bit better. Swap arms. Thermostat yet. Should any second. There it goes. Feel it running across now. Hot. There it's going back down. Only 5W30 oil. Yeah, it took like over 7 quarts of it with the big kick-out fan we got down here. No leaks anywhere. Nice and quiet. Take that fan on now. Catalytic converters are really lifesavers. It's a little rich in here, but man, it's nothing like what it would be if I didn't have those on there. All right, well, there you have it. So get this thing buttoned up here real soon. Get it out the door and get some more money in my pocket so we can finish up some other things. So coupe is running. Hopefully it'll be on the road legally here by next weekend. Ranger's outside. Oh, front timing belt is all back together. Air conditioning is up and good, and I'm still working on that. But yeah, projects are flowing. I just wanted to show you this. So yeah, throw me a like if you're here to the end, and we'll get some more stuff going for you. See you next video. See if it starts right back up. Can't ask for better than that.